Okay, my first guest can be seen in the hit series Designing Women. Please welcome the very, very pregnant Annie Potts, folks. Annie. This is my baby doctor, Howie Mandel. He delivered my baby. His name's actually Howie Mandel, too. And Howie, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
He delivered my son, Holden, and I heard you're pretty pregnant, and I thought, you know,
I think it's a good
just to show
idea.
you we cared, we'd have a baby doctor on duty in case anything happened. He's right here with the, what is that, Doc, exactly?
The Lee stethoscope. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well... that's an attractive-looking apparatus, but,
I'm glad to find out that it goes on his head. It scared me for a minute.
I know, I saw that. I thought I saw that in my room in Vegas once, but, now, he's here just in case you have any questions. How's the pregnancy going, by the way? You look great.
Thank
I see
you.
the little, got Azadine eye on, and you've got the little sexy pouch there.
Yeah, yeah, he's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everything's okay? No questions for the doc? Oh, he's here in case, just in
okay.
case. Doc, we'll get back to you if we need
right
you.
offhand, but
Don't you love the fact my baby doctor's name is Howie Mandel? When he told me that, I thought he was yanking me. I went in and he said, "Hi, I'm Howie Mandel." He pulled that glove out. I said, "Oh, God, here we go."
did he put it on his head?
No, he put it,
That would have been the
put
end,
it on
huh?
the hand. It scared the hell out of me for a second. Now, how far along are you here, Ann?
I'm 7 months.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how are they? No, they haven't mentioned it on your show, have they?
No.
What are they doing? Why?
No, they're pretending that I'm not pregnant. They think America's not going to notice that I now get out of chairs like this. It's okay.
You look like Hitchcock there.
They say
for a
no.
second. No, I mean.
Oh, I know. They say, "Oh, nobody will know." I'm hiding behind every piece of furniture on the set. You know, they can only shoot me from here up. So it's.
Well, it would have been a little easier if Delta had stayed.
Yeah, but I've got all her clothes, you know.
Kidding, though. Now, what? You'd rather they come out in the open, though, and say you're preggers, right?
I wish they would.
Yeah, most, you know, now
Well,
everybody thinks you're just,
fat.
yeah, going away.
That's not pleasant. No. Well, it seemed to me to be a perfect opportunity, our show being a show mostly about women's issues. I would have thought that they would have taken that bone and run with it, you know. And in fact, it seemed in the beginning that they wanted to. Last year, they set up a whole storyline where I was being artificially inseminated because my character had announced that she wanted another baby. And even this year, before I knew I was pregnant, we did another show. So now I thought that probably the audience was expecting that I would be pregnant, and now that it's clear to everyone that I'm incredibly big.
Right.
I thought they would, but after I came back from Christmas, I said, "Listen, we've got to address this because it's pretty obvious now, because I was looking like something that ought to be docked down at Long Beach then." So they said, "I don't know, you know, maybe you shouldn't be pregnant." I said, "Well, I am, you know?" So,
Well, what is the reason? Like you said, they are usually on the cutting edge of those issues. Yeah. Why would they pull back on this
Well,
one?
I've been given several different reasons. One is that it might compromise my character. Now, I took issue with that because I thought that motherhood and pregnancy I didn't think that was something that compromises a woman in any way. I mean, I sort of feel like I'm at the height of my feminine thing.
It's your peak.
Did you feel that way about your wife?
I thought when you came out, I said, "This is the designingest woman I've ever seen in my life."
There you go. And then some people thought, well, maybe...
Hang on, we got to take a commercial. We'll be right back with Annie Potts after this, folks. Now, Annie, real quickly, getting back to what is the actual reason that they're not going to reveal on the show that you're pregnant?
Well, I think part of it has to do with that Murphy Brown is having a baby, and, you know, it's like they didn't want all the women on Monday night having a baby, but, you know, she's over there on stage 2 at Warner Brothers with a big pregnancy pad on, and I'm on stage 26 hiding behind the furniture, and it's like, I don't know, it just seemed silly to me. There also seemed to be a question raised about whether it was a wholesome thing for me to do.
What do you mean, have a baby? Wholesome?
Yeah, that was what I
It's
said.
the most wholesome thing in
Well,
the
I don't know.
history
I
of
guess
mankind.
it makes it look like you've been fooling around, you know? I guess, you know, you can't be America's sweetheart anymore when you're knocked up. I don't know why.
Now, who would have artificially inseminated you had you been artificially inseminated? Do you have a bow on there, or would it just been
a bank kind of thing.
Oh, at the sperm bank.
Yeah, but I don't even think that's unwholesome. I think that so many women are doing whatever they need to do to have a baby, and I think everything's right about that when you do something in love. There's nothing more lovely than having a child in your life, and who cares how you get it? If you're ready to do it, I say, do it.
Oh, yeah.
About that.
No, you pull up to the drive-through insemination window at 9, bam, you're home. You're in, you're out. Just make sure you get a receipt. Now, you have another child, though. You're an old vet at this, right? You got a 10-year-old?
Yeah, almost 11. So
you excited about your...
Oh, he's thrilled.
Yeah, kids don't want to be only kids,
They don't. That was the first thing out of his mouth. They said, you know, do you mind if we have another kid? And he said, are you kidding? Do you think I want to be an only child for the rest of my life?
Yeah, but what is the stigma about that? I don't understand. Why?
Being an only child?
Well, most kids would, don't you think they dig the attention, and yet they don't. They want to have another brother.
Oh, there's
just to play with? Or?
Well, you know, your brothers, your sisters, that's what you have your bond with. I mean, who else can you call up when you're 40 and go, remember that time at the dinner table, you know, when Daddy farted? You get...
Well, there's some things you don't want to remember. Yeah, there's only a few people on the planet you can share those special moments with.
You gotta have a sibling. You gotta.
Somebody else who was in the blast site. Like those nuclear tests, man. You sit on that chaise lounge with the bad Ray-Bans and just, boom, get your hair peeled off. Hey, how's my friend Jan Hooks working out over there? I miss her a lot. Is she having fun?
She's having a real good time. She's just delicious, isn't she?
Well, what I do know about Jan is she's, I think her and I were the biggest nervous Nellies at Saturday Night Live, so when she moves on to something new like me, I presume at the beginning she was nervous about it. You guys took care of her over there?
Oh yeah. She was very excited that I was going to come on the show because she had been so worried about herself all year. You know, what am I doing? Okay. Ooh. She said, "Oh, Dennis, he's over there doing that show, and make sure you send my love and tell him I'm thinking about him."
That's Janner.
I know how hard it must be. So, yeah, she's great.
And now you have a movie coming out too, right? As I understand, it's finally being released by. You did it for some company and it went under or something.
Yes, they went bankrupt. I did this film so long ago.
Do you remember?
I keep forgetting the name of the title. It was 3 years ago when I did. I met my husband
I have
on
it
this.
here.
Yeah. What does it say they call it now?
I don't. Breaking the Rules. Is that what it's called? Boy, well,
maybe
it seems
it doesn't
like
make sense at all that they would call it that, but I guess so.
Well, they broke all the rules with this title. What's it about? You remember what it's about, or you just met your husband and you guys hit the Winnebago and ran lines with each other?
Kinda. Let's see, what was that movie about?
Come on.
No, it's me and three younger boys, Jonathan Silverman and Tommy Howell and Jason Bateman, and they're on a trip across the United States because one of the boys, they don't want me to talk about this, but I don't understand why. one of the boys is dying, and he wants to be on Jeopardy before he goes.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
What is goodbye? I have to wrap this up, Annie. Thanks for coming on. Annie Potts, folks. Thank you.